Hello, beautiful Gemini, and welcome to this, your October Lovers reading. It's almost Halloween, so very exciting to be doing a Lovers reading the week of Halloween. See what the energies are for Gemini and their lover. So let's focus on their lover first. So what is Gemini's lover? What do they think about Gemini? What is the energy around Gemini's lover? Okay. Ooh, got the Page of Swords. Nice. What other messages do you have? What other information do you have about Gemini's lover? Okay, they want to be truthful with you. They want to bring you a message of truth. They want to kind of start fresh. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh, they're up late at night, can't sleep. Judgment. Okay, and we've got the Eight of Wands, want to communicate, and Queen of Swords, so lots of swords, lots of truth, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords. Wow, lots of swords. They're doing lots of thinking, possibly overthinking. Definitely overthinking. If the Eight of Swords has anything to say about it. Alright, let's pull your cards now. See what you are up to, Gemini. What are your energies in love right now, Gemini? What are your energies? What does Gemini feel about their significant other? What do they feel about their lover? Four of Wands. Things are stable. Okay. Let's see. Gemini, what are the energies around Gemini regarding their lover? Sorry, it takes so long. It's going to be good, though. Oh, yep, here we go. Interesting. Got Page of Pentacles. We got the Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. All right, there's a lot about money going on here. King of Wands. Okay. The Fool and Two of Swords. Okay. All right, let's start at the beginning. So, your person is in the Page of Swords energy. So your person is feeling like they are a little bit defensive, is what I'm picking up. They're a little bit defensive, but they want to be able to speak their truth. And so they are, possibly just bringing you a message of truth, which is great. Actually, it's great space to be. However, not so great space to be is the Nine of Swords. And like I said, they've got Queen of Swords, they've got Eight of Swords, and Nine of Swords, in addition to the Page of Swords. So a lot of thinking going on here. So here you see them, it's keeping them up at night. Whatever it is that they have, this message of truth that they want to share with you, they're overthinking it. All right, they're definitely not able to get the peace and the rest that they need. You also have the Judgment card here. So this is very much about them wanting to, this is very obvious here. Toot their own horn, blow their own whistle, dance to the beat of their own drum. Is picking up from this card. It's so cute. Yeah, they are feeling a bit entitled. They are feeling that, like, whatever it is that they have that they want to tell you, this gives you a little bit of a clue, I think, is, they're feeling like things need to be more fair, and they need to be more fair on their side. Like, they need to be treated more fairly, is kind of what I'm picking up here. And they need a little bit more independence to make their own decisions, go their own way. And this is kind of a final thing with them. It's that important. This is a major arcana card, so it's not just them making a decision in the moment. This is kind of how they're feeling. It's built up, okay? And it's how they're feeling about things in the long run, the long term. And here you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is basically they need to talk, and they need to talk right now. It's fast communication. It's communication coming in. They need to talk. It might be a little bit overwhelming, is what I'm getting. So this could be that this is what they want to talk about, which makes a whole lot of sense, because they are doing a lot of thinking. They're up in their heads. So here they are in their Queen of Swords energy, and they, are really moving forward in a very logical and seemingly dispassionate mode. And they, are just trying to think clearly and do what's best for everybody. This person is very loving. The Queen of Swords is, on the outside, might not seem that way, but they have, she has her subjects' best interests at heart. And so she moves, she's very decisive, very clear, and, makes decisions. Really does. But for the good, right? So she doesn't really take any BS, and that's kind of your person, your significant other, is in this energy right now. Now they're also, they have the High Priestess. So they are trying to use their intuition. As much as, we have logic and everything here, we also have the High Priestess, and she doesn't trump judgment, but she pretty much is major arcana. So I would say your significant other is also trying to align and connect with what's going on inside them at like a deeper level, to be able to share that with you. And it's like the meaning behind what it is that they need to tell you, and why it is that they need it to be they need to be so honest, and why it is that it's bothering them so much, right? This is very much about like things like values and things that they built their life around, the things that they really care about. So it's a lot of soul searching that they're doing, and whatever it is that they need to talk to you about, it's coming from a very genuine, authentic space. And here you have it, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so in this card you see this person surrounded by swords, but honestly, I mean, though her hands look bound, they're not bound in a way that she could not simply unwind her hands and unbind herself and lift her her blindfold, and move a sword out of the way so she could basically get out of this predicament that she's in. on her own. She could totally do it on her own. In fact, you have to wonder, like, how did she get into it? But anyway, so yeah, this person is feeling as though they are trapped and that they want to get out of this position, but they're not really seeing how they can. Even though from outward appearances, it's a little exasperating to see a person go through this eight of swords, because you're like, well, you could change your situation at any time. It's all up to you. But yeah, but there you see them, and they're suffering, and that part is real, right? So you can't dismiss it. They are very much feeling this confusion, and as a result of that, this is where all this overthinking and all this need for truth and communication and clarity is coming from, right? So, okay, so that's your person. On your side, you have Four of Wands. You're feeling like everything's going pretty well. Everything's stable. And, you're feeling like you've got all four corners just, like your foundation is solid, is what I'm picking up from this card. So, yeah, might come as a surprise when you talk to your person or when they rush in with all these truths. Okay, you also have Page of Pentacles energy. So this is interesting to me. This, you've got all these swords on your person's side, but then on your side, you have a lot of pentacles. So for you, it's kind of you minding your money. Page of Pentacles is about, kind of feeling a little bit like you're starting over, like you're at square one, is what I'm picking up here. And just trying to decide based on the money that you have, the resources that you have, what direction you would like to go and how you'd like to spend those resources is kind of what I'm picking up from Page of Pentacles. You also have the Seven of Pentacles. So again, you're in that mode of counting your money, kind of figuring out what exactly your resources look like, and how best to use them, right? That's what the Seven of Pentacles is all about. And then too, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine, just want to make sure I got that right. So Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, you are feeling a bit like, I don't know, I'm picking up a stuckness about this. It's like there's this threshold that you haven't reached, that you haven't surpassed, that would make you feel as though you were like had a richness, an abundance, and a prosperity that you could then give. Okay. So I'm even though this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is normally it's a great place to be. With this card, though, I'm picking up a different message, and that is that you are feeling a little bit tied down, or like it's hard to explain. Like you're feeling the edges of your limits, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with finances. Your finances are definitely at the forefront here. I'm not sure yet what this has to do with you and your person, but let's see if we can get some clues from these last three cards. So you have the King of Wands energy. So the King of Wands is a very passionate person, and this could be you, right? You have your Four of Wands, and now you have your King of Wands. So you're feeling very stable in your relationship, is what I'm picking up. You feel very passionate towards this person. So there is a pair, a king and queen on the board here. Like I said, your person is the Queen of Swords. You are in this King of Wands energy. However, it could also be somebody else close to you whose energy you are in. But I mean, that's a possibility. It could be, this person is pointing up above, and they would be pointing to you, okay? Because that's how the cards fell in this reading, or so the positioning of the cards. So it could be that you honestly are checking this person out. This could be a suitor. Could be a little bit of a threat, honestly, to this relationship that we're already talking about. So that is one possible scenario. So if it resonates with you, then that is something to consider. If not, I would say in general, this is more your energy, and you are definitely, wanting to stay in a very positive, passionate, lively and loving energy. So I think that's why you have this King of Wands energy. So you really want to get back to having that kind of zest for life, is what I'm picking up here. And here is another card to help explain that. So the Fool card is you taking a leap of faith, right? You feel like you are ready to try something new, try something different you've never done before, and why not, right? So this is, definitely it's a major arcana, so it's definitely something that's kind of, I'm picking up bucket list. So it's possible that, you're feeling like there's things that you have in life that you haven't done yet that you want to go and do. And that could be part of why you are paying such close attention to your money right now. And then lastly, we have the Two of Swords. And Two of Swords is about making a clear decision. And you haven't made it yet. So, I have to say that this didn't really clarify what is going on between you and your person. So let's pull some oracle cards here. See if we can fill in the blanks here about why the two of you are having such a different experience. I mean, Page of Swords, wanting to communicate, wanting a little bit more autonomy, wanting things to be more final. So what is this decision that needs to be made? What is this about? What is this decision about between Gemini and their lover? Let's get a little bit more information from the Halloween Oracle card, and then we'll also turn to the Romance Angels for some advice. What is going on between Gemini and their lover? Okay. All right. All right. It's the Werewolf card, which is, I don't know. It's a Halloween oracle, so it's got to be fun, right? Okay. Exploring wildness. What I'm really picking up from this card is the wildness part, or I'm sorry, not the wildness, the exploration part. It could be the wildness part too, actually. Your partner might be a little concerned that you are wanting to do some things differently, right? You're wanting to take a leap of faith. You've been, this could make any partner a little bit worried, as if you were, taking stock of, like how much money you had and making a decision to try something completely new. So yeah, I mean, I could understand why your partner might be a little bit worried and scared and wanting to talk to you, and just needing full on unfiltered truth. So they feel like they have all the information and have a little bit of control over what's happening. So that really was helpful. It's a little bit more clear now. So let's turn to the romance angels, see if we can get a little bit of advice for Gemini. We get a little bit of advice for Gemini on how they can navigate what is happening between them and their partner. Let's get a little romance angels. What energies, what advice can you give regarding the energies surrounding Gemini and Gemini's lover? Let's find out. Maybe get a couple cards if they want to speak. All right. Gemini and Gemini's lover. What advice do you have? Okay. Flirt. That's a good one. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Okay. What other advice do you have for Gemini? I mean, Gemini, that is so you, flirting. Like, that's probably a Gemini card if we took all these cards and assigned them a zodiac sign. That would be the Gemini card. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty clear right there. So it sounds like this two very different experiences happen, right? You being focused on the money and thinking about, getting your zest back for life and wanting to take, go in a new direction, do something completely different, maybe that you've never tried before. Like I said, I was picking up bucket list item there. And then on their side, just being very nervous and trying to figure out what's going on and wanting a little bit of autonomy, independence, needing to communicate with you, but needing complete, open, honest, direct communication, because they really are scared to their core, I think. And the high priestess is there because they are wanting clarity, not just with events that are external, but to be able to align, like I said, what goes on with them on the inside with what's happening on the outside, right? So final piece of advice. You deserve love. You are lovable. Okay, so let's just go through those again. So when I asked the romance angels for advice on what to do so that the two, between the two of you, and flirt was a thing, the first one to pop out. So extend your lighthearted energy to others. So meaning your loved one, flirt, draw them back to you, flirt with them, give them that attention, give them that little bit of fun love feeling that Gemini, you're so well known for. Okay, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So I think maybe, look how this person's embracing this angel, or the two of them, they're both angels, or one's an angel, I'm not sure which. But anyway, one person is full embrace and with full attention on the other, and the other person is not. So, it could be that there needs to be an embrace of the relationship again, okay? For both parties to feel like they are being seen, they are being acknowledged, especially with your partner feeling this anxiety as they do. I would say, working on your partnership is a great antidote to that. So you deserve love. You are lovable. So it's just a reminder that what I just heard was the way to receive love is to give love. But it all also starts with loving ourselves. So being able to acknowledge and own that you are lovable is the place from where this starts, right? So if you are having, it feels like, I don't know if it's avoidance, like two people going in two different directions. What the advice is saying is that pull your partner in. Whatever you're off exploring, whatever wildness you're getting yourself into, bring your partner with you, okay? Is the kind of overall message that I think I was receiving here. So, Gemini, I hope this resonated with you. It's fascinating. Thank you so much for sharing these energies with me, and I hope to see you again next week when we start with the month of November. So light and love to you, beautiful Geminis. Good night.